What's up guys, this is Sean and today we are in Ohako, Puchong. Let's go! Got dog. Part of Puchong is closer to the river kind of Puchong, and the accessibility part, right, is not as great because you need to go through a lot of traffic light. And if you come in here deep, right, although the greenery is quite amazing, in this small area it's actually quite dense. Over there you got Koi Kirara, then you have Twins Residence, then only you have Ohako, and right opposite the project there will be an empty land and sewage treatment plant. And I'm waiting for an audience of ours. That's what happened today. We made it happen, and you want to introduce yourself? Hi, I'm Jack. Yeah, so he's one of the viewers, and now we are at the entrance of Ohako residence, and you can see it's pretty elaborate. Even in the roads, right, you can see how they pave their signages of the road. Then you look at the landscape treatments, you look at the water feature, you look at the ceiling. Everything is quite elaborate, and the management office is right in front. And it shows they care, I think. I think the finishes is what is different here. Right, just tour around. Facility deck, and what caught my attention is on one side it's so open, it's so nice because they are at the edge of the river. On the left you can see Koi, you can see Twins. The first thing are the landscape, and this one they use a bit like kebun type. But what I'm very impressed with really, it's on the edge. Like these are the areas that nobody really go and venture on these dead corners of facility deck, right? You have very nice delicate finishes to it, which is the pebble stones in this kind of cage-like structures. Things to be concerned about are the storage areas and a lot of rubbish. So these are the not so pleasant view adjacent. So sooner or later, right, all this will be removed and be developed. Actually really riverside, is it? Riverside. Right, so we are at the plantation area where you can plant your own vegetables. Oh, chili padi. So this is an onsen. I think it's in theme with the Ohako feel, which is like the Japanese theme, right? And you can look at the water body, it's pretty extensive. This is the lap pool, and then this is the shallow pool. But I wish that the blue can be jumbo a little bit more with the darker tiles. But up to the designer. I think it's a steam room. I don't understand Japanese. I think the theming of this development is very emphasized. Like you see, a lot of motif-like designs and very extensive material usage, and as well as a lot of sitting area. So this would be the shared dining or communal area for the residents to actually rent to host parties and stuff like that. The outdoor area might be in the same package, so you can all enjoy poolside party, and all the materials is actually pretty solid. We are now on the second floor on the facility deck, and you can see it's not really, but generally the space looks spacious, pretty amazing. And there's an outdoor balcony area. Although it's spacious, it's your choice whether to see beyond stuff or not, because like you see in the STP, the sewage treatment plant in the front, then you can see Islamic grave there, then you can see pylons, you can see a lot of rumah setinggan and things like that. But generally, when you are at level 30-ish, 20-ish, right, you won't see all this detail already, but what you generally see is just the skyline and stuff like that. Okay, we are now in the central part, level 2 of the facility deck, and there's like a hidden garden here with a lot of cloud stones. Here is where you are surrounded by blocks. It'll be a very cool place to chill at night. And you also look at the facade, right, there's like, wait, you can't see. Then you can see hidden garden and void kind of that allows air to go through. Currently you can still hear a lot of construction noise because this has just VP along with Twins, so both of them are actually handed over at the same time. Yeah, so there will be a lot of construction noise lah. Tong tong here, there and all. Jack's favorite part of of the entire facility deck, you can see that they are trying to be very architectural about it. They try to use concrete, but this is like plastered on, so the kids are actually safe where it's smooth. So a lot of ropes and a lot of activities for kids to play around. So you even have a skateboard pit. Pretty cool. Nice. Okay, coming up from the lift, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lifts for every floor plate. I think it's around 2.7, 2.8 with the plaster ceiling, but generally it's bright. What I really like is the landscape at the edge. Right, that softens a lot of things, and again, the contractor's noise. So these are holes in the ceiling. So these are the utility stuff inside the ceiling. And one of the reasons why people will consider using plaster ceiling, although it's extra cost, but you don't have to arrange as pretty as possible because there's actually the plaster ceiling to conceal them. But you look at the window facade at these kind of walls, along with the brick wall finishes. I'm just thinking, are the brick wall finishes required? So you look into the rainwater downpipe. Two ways, do you conceal them or not? If you conceal them, it's pretty hard to maintain. They leave it open, but it's not as pretty because since the wall is dressed up so nice already, right? At the end of the corridor, there's some cool place for those who smoke. Okay? Refuse chamber is over here. Let's check it out. Full tiles. Your water to clean up, your floor trap, and you have ventilations. Full wall height tiles. Solid, bright, nice. Okay, coming into the unit, you will have your kitchen. So at the front, you have your dining and you have your living ready. So that's the balcony. Ceiling height around 2.8, and you have this caved in because they want to allow more, I think, mechanical things inside the ceiling. One detail, first time I see is that there's a drop on this area, meaning they open the door, then they have an area, I think it's like a foyer kind of thing, but then there's a drop here which accidentally, if I didn't wear shoe, right? Moving into the unit, let's go through the spec first. This is a 1002 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom unit, and it's going around 500 to 600 over 1,000. It depends on which floor you are. So here the average price is around 480 to 480 per square feet. And the rental here, you look into the portals, it's like 1,006 to 1,009. So you can see it's from the entrance, and we are now in the living room. And it's a 3 meter, 2.9 meter wide. So this is the balcony, and you can go up, it's like a square where you can put a mahjong table. And that's the cloud of rock just now we see. You see a lot of greeneries on this side, then you can see the river and some upcoming development. Also, you will notice a lot of tips, right? Because this is just a handover, and these are the remarks made by the owner. You can see also these kind of things are peeling, not very well done. So your kitchen, and you can see this is provided by the developer. Pretty cool. You can see Morgan Hall. This is where you will put your fridge, or you want to just extend out to another working area, up to you. And this is the yard. So this is the yard where you put your washing machine, your water inlet, your floor trap, as well as your socket. You can see that the feature wall, pretty nice. And one cool detail is they use a lot of Shanghai plaster, you see. Moving on will be the bedrooms. One bedroom on this side, second bedroom that side. Let's go on to the washroom first. Again, a lot of hollow tiles. Wow. So these are all given by the developer. Besi WC. They even give you the cabinets with a shower screen, full height wall tiles. So for wall tiles, if you haven't seen how people lay tiles, right? In the center is always full one with all the mortars of adhesive to allow the tiles to stick on the wall. Okay, so those like cement type kind of thing. However, at the edge, usually it's those areas that is pretty hard to control. So when you check, right, you can pretty much only just check the edge. So this is what it sounds like when it's full. When it's full, but when it's hollow, it's... Can you feel it? Okay, full, hollow. So, and always at the corner. So people will go around and just Yeah, and another hollow one. Opposite will be the first bedroom. Again, a lot of clusters. Let's just ignore it for a moment. You can see the view, pretty solid. And then there's this area for your aircon compressors. So they make this into an accessible area for you to put your compressors, and these are already laid out nicely. Moving on, bedroom 2. The windows are weird. For this room, I think after you put the bed and wardrobe, right, it's almost there already. Moving on to the master bedroom, you can see master bedroom is nice. Master bedroom is wide enough, long enough, and that's the bathroom. I like it, very spacious, and the window size is also nice, meaning almost the entire facade, it's already windows. So moving into the master bathroom, this is a very complete bathroom though. You look at it, basin, the storage area, the mirror, shower screen, full height wall tiles, a lot of stickers, and WC. Let's check what's the spec. Service seat. One of the tricks is we actually use a coin to check the evenness, right? So we'll just throw the coin. When it bulges up, means the tiles is uneven, so they will consider that as a defect. So I think that's all for this episode. It's now time for Sean take 3 on 3. 3 things I like. Number 1, the facility deck. You can see that it's very extensive. You look into the area of water body, you look into the barbecue area, you look into the pole dancing hall area. Even for the community hall, you got the ground floor one, you got the second floor one, then you have rooftop garden kind of thing. Number 2 would be the design of the common areas. From the entrance itself, you can see the very extensive ceiling design, wall decorative design. They make the whole column, a 3-story high column, all painted, along with the finishes in the steam room, the roof for the pavilions, seating area for the rooftop terrace. Thirdly would be the density. If you look from a little bit bigger, right, the rest are still greeneries and areas where you cannot build. If you are actually looking towards the riverside, it's almost ensured that that's your view. The 3 points I don't like, number 1 is actually the access. So in that same road, there's a lot of high-rise really, which is like Park Villa, Zephyr Hill, then you have these 3 blocks. So all together are easily around few thousand units and all sharing the same road. So in busy hours, yes, you will face difficulty, especially with the LDP. If your time is a little bit more flexible, this road then can be very good in terms of connecting to Sunway. LDP side can go down to actually Kesas, can go behind Bukit Jalil for the Besi Highway, or you can use the Old Klang roadway to actually go into PJ and Mid Valley and etc. Number 2 will be the slight details of construction, and I really appreciate like Jack actually reached out and want to show me his unit, because this is the true things that developers won't tell you, hey, my unit got a defect one. They won't tell you, but if you look into the defects, right, the defects are actually hollow tiles. But if you look into joints and etc., it's actually not bad. But then there's a lot of backstories as well from the owner saying that there was several issues and mistakes or dispute that happened between the residents and the developer. Certainly would be the location in the micro level. So you have the grave here, you have the old factories here, you have the illegal housing here, you have the dump site here, which is all in proximity, and they say riverside living, but you look at the river. I think that's all for this episode. Shout out to Jack. Thank you very much for reaching out and sharing your unit with us. I hope the best for your defects. Be a little bit more patient, and this is something I want to talk about also. If you're buying a unit for own stay, do carry out as long as you want, because it's your unit, it's your right to actually get the best quality out of it. But do consider the downtime. Every month when the defect is ongoing, you will still need to service your loan. That's why for investment point of view, do consider and weigh the pros and cons in between your installment against rental that you can already collect in the first place. So hollow tiles, yes, it's rather serious if you're staying, but if you are actually buying for investment point of view, the tenant don't pay you more because your tiles are all solid, correct or not? That's something to keep in mind during the property journey, and I think that's all for this episode. If you really like this video, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is